Hey everyone, this is Junin Wong from the Binary Lab, and I'm out here chilling in probably one of the coolest places that not many people know about. This is actually the Keppel Marina Bay in Singapore. So I'm here today doing a vlog post. I really should have done this when I was in Mexico, but I didn't get much of an opportunity to do so. Plus, things were happening so fast. Plus the jet lag. I really didn't have this the how do you say it, the moment to consolidate my thoughts, right? And this video exactly is about the importance of consolidating your thoughts, the importance of regrouping. Sometimes you could be out there trading, right? You could be trading, um, and trading, and it's going good. Next day is going better. Third day is going great. The next day is a little bit worse than the previous, but still kind of okay. The next day, you kind of get diminishing results. You get the picture. And it comes to the point when the diminishing returns get so much that you wonder why, but yet you continue doing it. So, such was the same in the last couple of weeks of binary options trading. There were a lot of events going on. The endless debate of Greece, whether it's going to be dropping in, dropping out of the euro, or is it not? So for me, like I'm like a technical based trader. I'm like, come on, just get on with it. If you wanna get out, get out. Just give us an answer so you can leave us the peace of mind of trading. But these guys just take fucking forever, and it's like, oh my god, pissing me off. And what it manifests on the charts is like, all these super strong swings, and because of that, we're not able to do the usual ways of trading. The method that I've been developing over months last year, which had been working since July last year all the way to like January, has been put out of action because of some strange price action that's been happening because of a bunch of political events, not the least the Greece thing and the endless eurozone debate, and then there is the China stock market collapse and all kinds of other stuff, and all the concerns about when is U.S. gonna go kaput because of all that debt, right? So when I was in Mexico, I stopped training for a couple of days. I told the people in the binary lab, and also my personal secretary, that what I'm gonna do is this. All right, let's tentatively set the next trading session as Tuesday morning, right? So that was like yesterday. um, and I left out on my trip on a Wednesday, and I said next training session is gonna be on Tuesday morning. And when I get to Mexico, if in case I can do any more sessions, I'll let them know. So what happened was that when I got to Mexico, the internet connection was just so bad that I decided that, oh, screw this, I'm not gonna do any sessions till Tuesday as promised. So uh, in the meantime, when I went out with my friends, we were checking out various places. We went on the first night, wondering where to party and stuff. And then we went around this place to the other place to the other place, and they couldn't decide. I mean, that's the frustration of going out in a big group, because when you go in a big group, you just can't decide to do stuff, right? So I started taking out my NetDania. NetDania is a mobile application that you can use to look at charts, right? And It's got a lot of analytic tools. It shows you price action, it shows you currency, it shows you metals, shows you everything. So it's a really, really cool tool. And I was looking at that, making some analysis, and apart from that, I didn't do any trading at all, right? I placed some really big trades before my flight, which turned out to be super profitable. I actually bagged about 58K on a couple of trades I placed just before flying off on my flight to Mexico. And then I did nothing ever since. And when I got back on Tuesday, I had no expectations. I was wondering, okay, I think I'm gonna make really, really few trades, be super conservative. I don't want to get too crazy because I don't know what's gonna happen, right? Uh, so what happened, in fact, was probably one of the best trading sessions we've had in weeks, and one of the most super profitable as well. All right, we did a couple of small trades. We did about like 5 or 6 small trades, and there were two losers out of those. 2-minute trades, really, really super fast ones. And then we took 2 big trades at the start of the session, and at the same time, I saw like 5 additional entry points, and I told some people that if they wanted to go back in for those, they could do so as well. And some did, some didn't. and I just wanted to have an early night. I didn't do that. I did 2 entries, but you know what? All of those trades won, and those were like big trades. It was like 2 hour trades, or like some of them were like 6 hours even. Um, End of day trades, things that were told, things that I don't usually do. I don't usually trade anything longer than half an hour. I don't usually trade anything. And for the most part, I've been speaking against end of day trading like all the time, but who would have guessed that it worked out super well? And I spoke about falling knife in my last video as well. Um, like the whole concept of like the rising spear and the falling knife. And you know what? We actually chased the falling knife right down, to the depths of profit. And what actually manifested was like one of the super the most profitable ever trades that we've ever done on a live session. Imagine 45 pips in profit on a breakout. Never done breakouts before ever on a session, ever. And then for those people who went longer term, my goodness, it went as high as 76 pips on a day with no news, no big events, no nothing. Just probably some of the best, spot on trading calls ever. And that leads me to want to tell you, all right, sometimes when things get too busy, too cluttered, when stress mounts and expectations rise, what you need to do is to step away, let your thoughts consolidate, and sometimes without conscious effort, it's amazing what you can do as long as you only think of one thing, and that thing being progress. All right? Progress into the future. Progress. As long as you have your goals set on progress, all the thoughts would come together, and you would be able to develop, some of the most powerful things, some of the most powerful strategies you could ever think of. And what happened yesterday was like the progression of a gradual epiphany. Last week, just before my trip, I did 2 theory sessions. The first one was on charting, right? And if you're not already part of the Binary Lab, did you know that you can actually join the Binary Lab just by filling out an application form on the page on my website down below? Is thebinarylab.net. Obviously, it's at www.thebinarylab.net. And click on the link that says join, and a registration form is going to come up, and you can actually register to join the Binary Lab over there and receive full access to the indicators that we use, and also the webinars that I do like 4 to 6 times per week. All right, and get access to all the trainings, especially the charting training. That charting training is priceless, I tell you. Like, that was probably like the 5th or 6th charting video training, no, probably 5th, that I've done ever since the start of Binary Lab 3 years ago. And I would say that one is probably the best. Like, it's been the previous things with more presented better. And that video gave many members a great aha moment. So you want to check out the first thing when you come into the Binary Lab. Be sure to check out the charting video that I've made, and that would have been dated. Okay, today's what? Today's like the 8th, 9th. So it's somewhere around like the 1st or 2nd of March, thereabouts. All right, and or maybe the end of February. Check that out. It's end of February, early March charting video 2016. Probably the first charting video of 2016. Check out that one. You find it in the files folder of the Binary Lab, and that is awesome. And you're gonna learn so much about it. You're gonna learn how to draw, how to identify trends, how to spot supports and resistances, breakouts, shapes, and what various indicators are used for, and how to use them together. You get to learn how to develop your own strategies as well. And the best part, when you absorb all of that and you attend some of the webinars, you're gonna have that moment when you step away, maybe for spring break, maybe for kids, a family vacation, maybe because for any other reason that you just had to step away. But when you come back, you're gonna come back a much better trader. So once again, I'm Julian Wong, and thank you for checking out my video, my vlog post right here at beautiful Keppel Marina in Singapore. And I would like to welcome you in advance to the Binary Lab, and I wish you all the best in your trading, and I look forward to helping you in every way possible. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Goodbye.